This is CBC Toronto News.
Hundreds of thousands of people are expected at the Women's March on Washington tomorrow. It's not billed as an anti-Trump protest, but organizers want to shine a light on a number of issues that could be under threat during Trump's presidency, from women's rights to racial equality, climate change, and more. Nick Boisvert joins us live now from Queen's Park. He's met up with some Canadian women who are heading south. Nick.
Yeah, that's right, Shannon. And you know, in about 12 hours from now, you can expect a few thousand people here on the lawn of Queen's Park. And there are hundreds more tonight already en route to Washington, D.C. I went out and met with some of them earlier tonight to find out why they're marching. Before their 9-hour trip to Washington, it was raining and the buses were late. But tonight, that hardly mattered.
Right now, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to go to Washington, D.C. with all our sisters and brothers.
The atmosphere here. You've been talking to some people. What's it like?
I love it. Everyone is so enthusiastic and for the cause.
Maria Ringo and her daughter Maddy are leading one of the buses.
I want my daughter to know that it's important to raise your voice peacefully, respectfully, and to do what you need to do in order to make your voice heard.
When they get to D.C. tomorrow morning, they'll meet up with as many as 200,000 people to march on the Capitol, standing together for women's rights on the first full day of the Donald Trump presidency.
Stand with us and let the world hear our voice.
Dual citizen Dianne Smith has marched for civil rights and protested the Vietnam War, but says all this feels different.
I think I'm more frightened on what's happening this time around than I've ever been before.
Trump's election stunned Katharine Harrison as well. Tomorrow she'll join the Women's March in Toronto, starting at Queen's Park. It's something she'd have never done before.
This is the first time that I really feel threatened as a woman, that I really feel like something that I've had, that I worked really hard for, is going to be taken away.
For others, it's all about solidarity with their American sisters.
The reason I'm walking tomorrow, marching and carrying my sign, is to give them some appreciation that they're not alone, that we're standing by them.
The march starts here at about at noon tomorrow, Shannon, and finishes up at Nathan Phillips Square. And this is just one of hundreds of simultaneous women's marches happening around the world tomorrow. Shannon?
That's right, Nick, and more than 2 million people expected to take part. Thanks so much.
Several busloads left Toronto tonight to head to Washington, D.C. to be a part of the Women's March. That's a protest against Donald Trump's presidency on the eve of him taking the office. Chris Glover, CBC News, Toronto.